And welcome back. And before we start on number 2, I'm going to go ahead and do something else just to kind of clean this up a little bit more. I kind of like to do this just to clearly divide. So this is problem number 1. I'm not sure how anyone else actually does it, but it exists. So I like to divide it up so I know that this is the start of problem 1 and down here is the finisher. Okay, so this whole section is problem 1. Now this will be problem 2. And what is problem 2 exactly? For the following definitions of x, create a histogram and then use the AB line function to plot arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean as vertical as on the plot, and h to label it. That is for x, you have calculated. So here's the thing with doing Shane's homework is he always kind of gives you clues as to how to do it. So if you have calculated x mean, h, whatever, so that's probably what we should do if we have done it, so let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so what I first did was copy the different formulas for the different types of means and threw them in here. I even commented them just for myself. So let's see, where's our data? Yeah, that's our data. Didn't do that yet. So let me copy and paste it over. It's really annoying to have to copy and paste without formatting, but bear with me. Alright, so let's make sure to run those. Control Enter down the line. Oop. So it's yelling at me because it doesn't know what x is. The way that he gave us these functions is they're centered around you having a list of numbers that you want to do that are called x, but we have 5 listed numbers that are all called x1, x, whatever. So what we can do, let's just focus on the first one. So if we wanted to do x1 with these things, why don't we just say x is now x1. Boom. So now if we wanted to do that, boom, it works. So that's that mean, that's that mean. And what did he call them? He had specific, if you have calculated x mean, h mean, and xg mean. So these are just variable names that Shane made up, but they are referenced here in the code that he gives us. So we might as well just use the same naming scheme so we can use his code as efficiently as possible. So this one should just be called x.mean. The next one is x.hmean. And how does the x.g mean? Just terrible. Alright, does that work? Alright, so now we have the x mean, the g mean, and the h mean. Hopefully that's everything that we need to have this little snippet of code run. Hey, it looks like it worked. It looks like it's waiting for me to close. It still has that plus line. So it looks like I forgot one of those guys. Alright, so if we zoom in on it, boom, harmonic mean, geometric mean, and arithmetic mean. So the histogram, the base histogram just looks like that. And then there's a pair of AB line and text functions. So the AB line adds a line. And how does it do it? It's saying we want a vertical line at the x position of whatever x mean is, so boom, it puts it right there. And then text, we want the text at the x location x mean, right there, and then at the y location 100, he just picked it, and then what you actually want the text to be in the quotation marks. So that's why it's there and there and looks like that. And then the same, boop, 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 boop. All right, and let's see. Now we have to do this for each one of these guys. So you could go ahead and copy and paste all of that. X is now x2, boom. Hey, all right, and then you can just keep copying, pasting, and do the same thing for x3, x4, and x5. x3. x4. x5. That work? Oh boy. One of those, I was missing a bracket. That's why you gotta run it. Gotta run it. Cool. Yeah, again. Alright. And I'm not gonna really go over the rest of them. You can kind of, he wants you to, yeah, try to adjust the locations of the lines, text, etc. to make it look better. Add at least 2 customizations to the histogram function, change the color, the number of breaks, the title. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do just a couple random ones just to show. So the title, you can put a main. Main is, what is this? X1? Sure, sure. So let me just run those. Boom. Now we have the X1 right there. We can make the X label also X1. There we go. I'm not sure, but what happens if we say color equals 2? Hey, it's red now. Alright, we customized it. You can also mess with the number of breaks. Let me show you what that looks like. So now it splits it up even to even smaller bins. Alright, so I think that's it for number 2. You're also supposed to go in and interpret them, but I'll do that later.